Let's take a look at doing a couple of things with Nuke. So we've got a, here we go, let's just minimize this down. So we've got ourselves a very simple Nuke script here. We've got some footage here. This is just EXRs from earlier, just with a couple of different color profiles applied. And then we've also got this demo grade color CDL file, so color correction file essentially. So let's take a look at what we can do with that. So inside here, we've got a very simple script where we read something in. We then apply the grade, which we would do here, to do some reformatting, and then write it back out with a new name. So in Nuke, if you haven't done Python scripting, it's under the script editor here. You can just right click on any of these panels and just do script editor. So here is one I prepared earlier. And this is kind of the same format we've done before, where we just do a quick demo in scene and then we can show you how to run it offline. Cool, so Nuke doesn't know about my tutorial tools utils, so I've just had to do a sys.append here. I think that's just because I haven't spent any time setting it up properly, to be honest. I don't really use Nuke a huge amount. But then basically we are going to get the frames from an image directory we provide, so we're going to point it to that desktop image directory. Then we need to do some padding to basically fill it out with this frame padding instead of a number to give it a sequence basically. And then kind of like in Houdini where we're setting param.params, here it uses knobs essentially. These are your kind of parameters or your attributes. So here we're just setting this frame range for the scene, and then this is almost kind of identical to Houdini really. Instead of who.node and then the name, it's basically nuke to node and then the name instead, and then your parameter here. So we're going to basically pass that in to read it. We're then going to pass the CDL file into here to grade it with this one, and then we're going to write it out. And again, I've just stopped the execute so that it doesn't actually write this to a disk yet. Okay, so let's get that moving. So we need to do main. We're going to need an asseder and the CDL. So I've copied those locations just from the desktop so you don't have to see me type those out again, but it is indeed this image sequence here. Oops. Cool, and then the CDL is also the one on the desktop. So let's run that. So just click this button here. And what did I type wrong? Image dir, sorry, not asset dir. Still in 3D mode. Cool, and that's run it basically. So you'll see what it's done is it's made this the sequence from the desktop here. It has filled out that CDL file. Nothing to reformat, so clear that out. And then it's basically going to make a new version of the image sequence with underscore graded on the end of it. And indeed, if we have a look before, and then the output's going to be that basically. So obviously this could be quite handy if you get a bunch of material turned over and you need to automatically run through it and grade it out somewhere. So we'll do that in the next video.